welcome back to my channel. So we are back with some more groundbreaking news, and if you scroll through my channel you'll actually remember when I put together a video about Doria basically being kicked out of the Montecito mansion and being cut off. So apparently Meghan Markle's favourite helper, Doria Ragland, who has conveniently been kicked, she has been disregarded in the naming of her new daughter, Lilibet, has been summoned upon by Meghan to come back and continue to be the help, the cleaning lady, the maid. What can I really say? There's confirmation that Doria has now moved back into the Montecito mansion to help with Lilibet and with the raising of Archie. She seems to be getting treated pretty much like some kind of nanny service, a low-down maid service. And a lot of people have made comments on social media about the way in which Meghan has not ever really acknowledged anyone, well, especially from her white side, but also from her black side. Doria seems to be treated like the assistant, like someone of service, like someone who is only around for good PR. I can't really say the good times, but someone who's brought around to make it look good. There were quite a few comments also that I saw on social media about the way in which Meghan and Harry had conveniently dropped their affiliation and association with the Black Lives Matter movement, and the way in which they didn't use any prominent black figures or any kind of reference to her black side of the family, even though they claim to be so passionate about the BLM movement. In the naming of this child, they've dropped all affiliation. It's now all about India, and considering they was really angry at the former colonialism that the royal family is based upon, a lot of people have said that it's quite strange that she has decided to name her daughter after two women who were direct descendants from that lineage, even though they are Harry's family. But they resented the firm so much, yet they named their daughter after two white women. I mean, there's so many different elements and angles, but you can definitely see that this has never been about race, and Meghan Markle did not flee Britain because she was a true victim of racism. She fled the UK because she wanted to make money, and that's exactly what she has gone off to do. So this article is confirmation that Doria has now been hired yet again to be of service, and you can see how she kind of treats her mother like a fetch and come you know what pet, right? Meghan Markle's mum, Doria, moves in with her and Harry to help after Lily's birth. Doria Ragland has moved into Meghan Markle and Harry's mansion to help them out once again, with son Archie following their daughter Lily's arrival, according to reports. So there must have been some kind of row and falling out, because we know that this is an 11-bedroom mansion. I believe it's between 11 and 7 bedrooms, and it's extremely large, it's extremely expensive. They have grounds that go on forever, and they have all kinds of staff and security and whatnot, and they have more than enough space for a little old lady who likes to stretch and do her yoga moves, as Doria does. And she was sighted on the property, I think it was, the last time she was sighted was last year, July time. Between that time, she was evicted. And I think that was due to the fact that Meghan Markle didn't really have any real love or connection for her mother, and that is demonstrated in the names of her children. Her whole focus has all been about making it look good and presenting that they are a happy little nuclear reunited family, when really they're not. They're just miserable, okay? No matter who's in their life or who isn't in their life, they are a miserable family, they're a miserable couple, and we all know it. So Doria was kicked out. She was definitely kicked out, but now she's been ushered back in. So it says here, Meghan Markle's mum Doria has moved into the Duke and Duchess of Sussex's California home to help them out after the birth of their daughter. Doria is overjoyed, aged 64. And of course she would be, you know, she's getting access again. She's off of the naughty chair again. And it says she's overjoyed about her granddaughter Lilibet Diana Mountbatten Windsor. I would personally be upset considering she hasn't even been acknowledged in the name. It's all about having as many connections to the royal family, and has now joined the couple in their £10.5 million mansion. The dedicated grandma previously flew to the UK for the arrival of grandson Archie back in May 2019. She spent a few weeks with Meghan, 39, and Harry, 36, ahead of the arrival and stayed back to help out once he was born. Now Doria is spending quality time with her latest grandchild, Lilibet Diana Mountbatten Windsor, who was born on Friday, June 4th, and of course they conveniently failed to inform members of the royal family that the baby was actually born on the Friday, and they waited for 2 days, which left the palace blindsided. And that shows you the lack of regard or respect. The palace was blindsided, and then they made a last minute announcement, and they was caught off guard. The Queen, I do not believe, was even aware that her most intimate pet name was going to be the first name of her grandchild over in America, who, let's face it, she is not going to ever really meet. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex shared the happy news of Lily's arrival on Sunday on their Archwell website. Doria was not present during the birth. Well, of course, she would not have been present during the birth because it was a surrogate that carried this child. Lady C is even saying it, everyone is saying it. Everyone believes that baby Archie was delivered via a surrogate as well. So no one would have been present except for Meghan and Harry, you know, and I guess Meghan is relieved now she can rip off her moon bump. So it continues on here, but has gone to live with Harry and Meghan like she did after her grandson's birth in 2019. Baby Lily was born at 11:40 a.m. on Friday in Santa Barbara, and it goes on to say Harry and Meghan chose Lilibet to honour the affectionate family nickname given to the Queen when she was a child, and her middle name is a sweet tribute to the Duke's beloved late mum, Princess Diana. So they effectively chose to give the child the same name as her cousin, Princess Charlotte, who is a princess. And this is the irony of Meghan and Harry. No matter what they really try and do, no matter what they really say, they're not true royalty. And we know that when these children grow up, I pray to the Lord that Charles does not bestow them the honour of being a prince and a princess. And I hope that when they grow up, all their ties and links to the royal family are just wiped out. Because let's face it, Meghan and Harry's children are going to marry common everyday celebrities or even common everyday people. They have made no attempt to try and preserve the English customs or even any kind of formal family tradition whatsoever. So they are pretty much going to wipe out this hierarchy and this exclusive lineage, which is going to be a very good thing for little Charlotte and little Louis and Prince George. The sooner that they are removed from the royal line, the better. One thing that I really wish Kate would do would be for her to have another child. That would be amazing, because that would really make Meghan and Harry redundant in this whole story. So they went on to congratulate themselves, and they went on to thank everyone for their love and prayers and all the rest of it, without letting the Queen know that she was actually born at that time, and I doubt very much if she knew about the plagiarising of her pet name. And there you have it, Doria has been hired again, the help is back. And I'm not saying that in a disrespectful way. I'm just saying it as I see it, because I think that's how Meghan and Harry view Doria. She's a PR piece, she's a press piece. She is something that is, or should I say, someone that is meant to represent their happy little family, their happy nuclear family. I will be back with another video. So yeah, take care of yourselves. Bye guys.